Alright, hello everybody. So this is going to be my first try in the JU52 retrofit. I tried the other one, the 1939 version. That was fun, but this one I'm gonna try, and I have never tried it before, so this is my first time loading in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fly from Tempelhof to Tegel, just take it for a quick spin to get a feel for the plane. And I'm probably gonna mess up, but I'm gonna do my best. So I'm gonna try to go through the steps of the checklists, and then let's see. I'm gonna use the autocomplete. Yeah, let's see how that goes. Just being mindful from flying the 1939 version is that if I don't apply the parking brakes when the engines are started, it will start to roll. But let's see. I actually don't know the year of the retrofit, how I should consider it. It looks different, but yeah, let's see. Okay. Don't get chopped up. There we go. What is that? Okay. Just looks slightly odd. Comes the next engine. I would have loved for some black smoke to come out here when it started. I read somewhere that when they originally started this plane, they would, before the passengers would load, they would preheat. So what they would do is that they would let the engines run for I don't know, an hour, half an hour, something like that, before the passengers were to board, and then they started to stop them, and then the passengers would board, and then they would start up again. In that sense, it wouldn't create too much, I guess, smell and smoke when the passengers were boarding. Anyway, that's what I read somewhere. But yeah, visually it would be great to see some smoke from the initial ignition. When I was trying the other plane, this airport was, there was quite a few others flying the JU52. Okay, so still parking brake is on. Okay, let's see. Let's go back here. Here we go. Release. Yeah, this is gonna take a while, so I'm probably gonna speed the video up for this one. All right, so now we're coming up on the 40 degrees. We need to be above before the rest then changes, and then I need to be mindful of releasing that parking brake, because the plane is going to start rolling, I think. Yep, there we go. So parking brake back on. All right, let's see. So what's next? Let's go through this one as well. The other day when I went through the checklist on the 1939 version, when I didn't mind the parking brake, I left the plane a bit unattended only to find it up against the wall over there. And there's no service here on the ground here to actually, ground service to have a pushback, and you can't reverse with this airplane, so I have to do the whole thing all over again. Then on my second try, I hit this little house down here, and again I was stuck up against the house because the plane turned around, the wing hit it, and then it turned around, slammed into the house, and I couldn't reverse, I couldn't do anything, so then I had to start again, but this time I actually just had the plane sitting ready on the runway, ready to go. So yeah, now I'm just making sure that being very mindful that I don't have the plane crash into stuff. Yeah, so that was going through the last bits of engine 1. Yeah, there's another one. No, he stopped. Let's see what he does. What's this? Yeah, refueling going on back here. This looks slightly odd. It looks like the propellers are rotating, but I guess they're not. I guess he's trying to start. Okay, engine 2. I was just looking up to see if I could figure out what movies this version of an airplane was used in, so the Junkers 52. And apparently there's literally a website called Internet Movies Plane Database. That's hilarious. And well, if I understand this list correctly, there are actually quite a few movies that would feature an airplane like this. Among others, Battle of Britain and Battle of the Bulge. Yeah, but a really unique and very iconic airplane. I guess that's why they call it one of the, I think they refer to it as one of the iconic airplanes that's supposed to be released for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Okay, so how are we doing? So we got into engine 3. Oh, I think he's now getting started. So he's got his, what's that, engine 1, 2, and 3. So I guess he's a little bit behind in the checklist compared to me. He's doing a whole lot of refueling over here. So once I'm done here with the run-up checklist, I'm gonna call the tower and ask for a clearance to go to Tegel. Okay, almost there. So I think I've seen others fly this plane with autopilot, I guess. I'm not going to do that, so I'm gonna trim on my own and manage the speed and throttle on my own. Okay, so we're done with this one. So before takeoff, I guess we could do this as well. Okay, that's gonna take a while, I guess. So let's get our clearance and ground. I want to go west. No, let's go east this time.
Temple Hof ground, X Gaming Sierra Alpha Sierra 081 with Sierra request taxi for takeoff east departure.
X Gaming Sierra Alpha Sierra 081 taxi to and hold short of runway 27 left via taxiway Bravo cross runway 27 right Bravo. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 27 left via taxiway Bravo cross runway 27 right.
Yeah, I have to go the same way.
Sierra Alpha Sierra
Mind the
081.
building there. I'm gonna get stuck again. Alright, and then when I'm ready, there we go. Okay, so now we need to take off. Okay, so what am I gonna do? I need to do a turnaround. Okay, so let's do this ever so slightly. So before I touch, so I am at, so let's keep the throttle here and see what happens when I release. Again, I don't want to get stuck against anything because I can't reverse whatsoever. And I don't usually fly a tail dragger, so landing is going to be interesting as well. But let's just take this ever so nice and easy. And hope I don't bump into anything. I think I noticed something yesterday, that you can see the suspension working here on this uneven ground. That is so cool. Okay, so clearing that building. Careful now. I think I'm gonna keep slightly to the right so I don't hit any of the buildings down there. Throttle up a little bit. A little more to the right. Is he behind me? Or is he still starting up? Where did he go? Oh, there's another one spawned now. Yeah, a lot of them spawning these days since the plane just released and everybody's been waiting for this. Okay, let me edge over to the left side of the taxiway to avoid that house. Throttle up a little bit. I don't think I've ever taxied this slow. Usually I'm impatient and just go down the taxiway with, I don't know, 30 knots or something like that. That's not gonna hit. There we go. Okay, clear of the house. Throttling up a little bit more. Pulling back on the throttle a little bit. Okay, idling. Throttling up. I'm being really careful here because it's a tail dragger and I haven't had a lot of experience with them, but I do know that if you stomp on the brakes too hard, they're gonna tip over. So just gonna be a little bit careful. Okay, idling. And let's brake. And wait, get our clearance. There you go. See that? Don't tip over. Okay. Can I take off? Yeah.
Tempelhof Tower, Bex Gaming Sierra Alpha Sierra 081 at runway 27 left, ready for departure, east departure. Bex Gaming Sierra Alpha Sierra 081 QNH29er decimal 9er 2 wind 267 at tree. Departure to the east approved. Cleared for takeoff, runway 27 left.
Okay, so I'm gonna line up on the runway. And then I'm gonna set my flaps. I actually don't know where the flaps are on the inside the cockpit, so I'm just gonna use my...
Did you hear my last transmission?
I sure did. Sorry about that.
Cleared for takeoff runway 27 left Bex Gaming Sierra Alpha Sierra 081.
So I'm just gonna line up and then I'm gonna use my joystick to set the flaps, but I'm gonna look at it from the outside. Okay, so stop, set the parking brake, and let's see. So this is 1, 2, 3. There's 3 steps. Okay, so I don't think I'm supposed to take off with full flaps. I actually think I'm supposed to take off with just flaps 1 or whatever you want to call it. But maybe it's part of the checklist. Elevator trim. (1500 RPM). I want to do this myself, so I'm gonna stop that one. I'm gonna put it into flaps 1, and then I'm gonna step inside the cockpit, reset my MU a little bit, and then my target is 1500 RPM. Release the parking brake, and then let's throttle this up. It was so easy. (1500 RPM). It's going to be interesting. Okay, so the tail dragger will lift its tail, and then just gotta wait for the speed. I guess I need to go more than 100. Oh, but I'm also throttling too high up. Okay, so I should be fine now. Oh, this is unnerving. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, so careful with the speed there. I gotta throttle up. I have no idea when I'm supposed to pull up the flats or the slats or whatever it's called. So let's put this away. I need to get an idea of where I'm going as well. Yeah, that's what I figured. So I'm just going a little bit north. So let's pull up the flaps. Flaps up. Let me trim. Trim, trim, trim. Okay, trim is good. Again, I haven't flown this model before, so I'm gonna stay at this level and do an ever slight turn. Tower, yeah, you said something. Acknowledge invitation.
Tempelhof Tower, Bex Gaming Sierra Alpha Sierra 081, continue for east departure.
So this is Berlin behind me, or below me as it is. How am I doing? Okay, so we're stable. Do I have a climb indicator? Yeah, I do. Okay, so let me ease back on the throttle and see what that does with the climb. Can I trim my way out of this? I don't like that. I'm still dropping. But I think maybe I am trimmed as much as I can. Do I have a trim indicator somewhere? Okay. Okay, so I need to do a slight turn. Yeah, I need to increase my speed. But I'm already going pretty fast. This is so not easy to manage. Okay, go. I'm struggling a little bit to find a stable place. Is it because
Sierra Alpha Sierra 081 leaving my airspace frequency change approved?
Is it because my little adjustment here on the throttling makes a massive difference? So I wish I could go here. Yeah.
Tempelhof Tower Bex Gaming Sierra Alpha Sierra 081 frequency change.
But I'm trimmed, as far as I'm aware, I'm trimmed all the way. But can I just pull up a little bit? Then it just goes back down, right? Yeah, so the only way to control it, I think I'm trimmed all out. So the only thing I can do is actually to increase the speed. And then it pulls up, and then I can trim it out. There we go. Okay, so that's a good spot. And it's my joystick has this little dent in the middle to kind of want to jump into. So it's very small adjustments that needs to be made here. Okay, I'm supposed to go there, but yeah. So that's the airport. I just passed it. So I'm gonna do a... Let me do a turn. Don't pitch up. Okay. So use this view instead. So I'm gonna do a turnaround. Oh, this is so small adjustments that are needed for this. So I'm gonna circle around and come in here and try to land. Okay, so nearest airport list. I wanna go there, Tegel. Tegel Tower. Full stop landing.
Tegel Tower Bex Gaming Sierra Alpha Sierra 081 is 5 miles northeast, 1,100 feet with echo to land.
Bex Gaming Sierra Alpha Sierra 081 Tegel Tower. QNH 29.9er, 2 with 267 at tree.
So 26 right.
In runway 26 right.
Make straight in runway 26
So
right. Bex Gaming
I'm going
Sierra
here.
Alpha Sierra 081.
rest taxiways I would expect. So how are we doing? We're still climbing a little bit, but we're making a nice and easy turn. So let's see, so where are you at? Oh, there we go. Okay, let's put you away. So I need to go 26 right, so the right one out there. Okay, I can do that. Okay, so how are we doing? Speed 175. I'm still climbing a little bit, so let me trim down ever so slightly. Oh, it makes such a big difference. It is very sensitive to trim. Where did the airport go? Up there somewhere? How are we doing? Still climbing, trimming down. Okay, so this is me. I need to go here. This is actually pretty good. Okay, so turn a little bit more and then reset back into this view and then line up. Actually need to turn more. There we go. That's lining up. Okay. A little high, so let me throttle back.
Alpha Sierra 081 with 267 at tree. Clear to land runway 26 right.
Okay, landing clearance.
Clear to land runway 26 right. Vex Gaming Sierra Alpha Sierra 081.
So descending. Too fast though. But, okay, I can't see a thing from here. Okay, so what am I gonna do? I'm gonna flaps, throttle back, trim back. I'm a little bit low. I think I read somewhere that for landing it's good to be at full flaps. So as my speed decreases, okay, I'm at full flaps now. Right, okay, my speed is dropping, it's going into almost the red space, so let me just adjust a little bit. I don't know when it stalls actually. I saw somebody online yesterday who stalled, but I can't remember the speed. I did ask for the speed. Yeah, there's another player. I wish I could trim my way out of that. Okay, let me see. So if I can't trim my way out of this, I have to. This is going to be interesting. Am I gonna drop out of the sky? Do I need to throttle up a little bit? Throttling up a little bit. Again, I just need to center my view, because what I learned is that when I line up with the runway, I need to imagine that the runway is gonna come through me. So don't line up the entire aircraft, just to line up your seat. The rest will be fine. At the beginning when I tried to fly, I would constantly try to line up the entire aircraft, and that was all wrong. But I can't find this, I'm really struggling to find the center line on this aircraft. throttling back. Why do I need to correct all the time? Okay, here we go. This is better. Okay, mind my speed. Idle the throttle, I guess. Not too brilliant. But supposedly when you idle the throttle, it's just gonna let the aircraft fall down on its tail and stop on its own. Don't use any brakes.
Vex Gaming Sierra Alpha Sierra 081, turn next taxiway.
Okay. Right. Okay. That actually was easy. Well, it wasn't easy because I needed to do a whole lot of corrections coming in. But the landing itself was better than expected. Okay, so throttling up. So I can get out of the way for other players.
Vex Gaming Sierra Alpha Sierra 081, turn next taxiway.
Yeah, I know, but it's not that fast. Okay, idling. That's a very, very small taxiway. Brake, brake, brake.
Vex Gaming Sierra Alpha Sierra 081, exit runway when able.
Yeah.
Vex Gaming Sierra Alpha Sierra 081, contact ground on 121.925.
Yeah. Can I go? Yeah, I'm fine. Throttling up.
One to 1.925 for Vex Gaming Sierra Alpha Sierra 081. Tagle ground, Vex Gaming Sierra Alpha Sierra 081, request taxi to the gate.
Vex Gaming Sierra Alpha Sierra 081, taxi to gate 7 via taxiway Tango Sierra Sierra Mike Papa Mike.
Okay.
Vex Gaming Sierra Alpha Sierra 081, did you hear my last transmission?
I did. I was just admiring
Taxiing to gate
the
7
airplane.
via taxiway Tango Sierra Sierra Mike Papa Mike Vex Gaming Sierra Alpha Sierra 081.
So we need to go over there. That's fine. All right. Okay, can I, ground services? Let's see what happens here.
Tagle ground, Vex Gaming Sierra Alpha Sierra 081, could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Dutch Gaming Sierra Alpha
Yeah,
Sierra
that's
08
not gonna
we can't
work.
connect the jetway to the aircraft. Please retry later.
Okay, that's fine. I never tried this, but is there like a, you know, after takeoff route, cruise, descent, approach, landing, after landing, parking? Let's see what happens here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Okay, so if you enjoyed it, remember to subscribe to the channel. It really does help. And let me know in the comments what you would like to see additionally, aside from this. I'll also do other videos, but yeah, let me know what you like.